Good morning, guys. I know I look resting. I don't know what to do for my face. It's like, I should break it out like crazy. But I thought I should pick up the camera while I sit here and pick some mints off the mint tree. We're gonna do the big leaves. I feel like I should do the brown leaves too. We're gonna make some tea. Your girl wants to do a few things. First and foremost, I want to share my gratitude once again for receiving this job offer and having the ability to take on a new experience that honestly I was very much looking forward to. I pretty much set a standard for myself regarding this job and regarding the salary, and unfortunately it did not meet it. So I sent in an email just a few minutes ago to see if they are willing to work with me, and possibly just adding on either an addition to the salary or adding on like other positions or opportunity or something of the sort to make me feel of some sort of like I want to be able to accept what it is that they're putting out, and I don't feel too accepting of it in this very moment because I know what I'm capable of. I am a hard worker. I work above and beyond, and I want to be able to be consistent with that. And I just feel like with me going to this camp, I wouldn't be able to be consistent in being my best self and showing up for myself, showing up for staff, showing up for the children. I would not be able to show up 100 or 1,000% because the pay it's not even close to, it's like $6 off. It's like $6 off from my minimum of what I was willing to accept. Granted, they do supply housing and meals, but I consider that even with suggesting what it is that I was willing to accept. So I'm willing to go down $3 if they're willing to, offer me anything to put my mind at ease, because I know taking on this job is going to put me in a rough predicament where I won't be able to just work that job. I'm going to have to work other jobs alongside doing social media, alongside doing my business. I'm going to have to put more effort into being present at the camp, being present at my part-time job, being present at my personal business, and being present at just being present for myself. And I just feel like although the experience sounds extremely exciting, if they aren't able to accommodate me in that way, I feel like this opportunity is best for somebody who isn't in my shoes, who isn't, taking on the responsibility of a lot of other things. Because while I'm away, although I don't have to worry about food and housing, I have to worry about saving. So when I get back, I can have a place to lay my head. Or when I get back, or regardless of not even me getting back, I need to be able to pay my car note. So it's just like we get paid every 2 weeks. It doesn't sound like we get paid for the first week of us being there training. The shift is 6 days, just about approximately 6 days, 11-hour shifts. You get 36 hours off. So that's how they like to word it. You get 36 hours off. I know there's 24 hours in a day. So you get one full day and an additional, 12 hours? I don't feel like it right now. Yeah, I think it's 12 hours. But you get 36 hours off, and then you're working just about 11 hours a shift. I said 12 because I would start at 5:30 and I would end at 6, but I'm assuming we get breaks. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just I'm gonna take it regardless if they want to work with me or not. I'm gonna take it just so I can see if it's something that I can maintain with getting another job and putting effort into my business and myself as well. I'm gonna take it to see if I'm able to do it. But if I'm not able to do it, unfortunately, I'm going to have to venture off elsewhere, go back home and get my stuff together once again. I'm really looking forward to them working with me in some way, shape, or form. He was suggesting, they offer the meal vouchers, they offer gift cards so that overnights can go get them some groceries and stock up on groceries. They offer gratuity from the camp goers, guardians. They offer bonuses to employees who are above and beyond. But it's like, but how often? Like, is it really feasible? Is that guaranteed? Like, it doesn't sound too guaranteed to me. So it's just like, damn, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I just want to be so grateful for the opportunity and just, take it day by day. But another part of me is like, okay, but you have these goals. You're capable of finding a job that pays more with an exciting experience, aside from the one they offer. So what do you really want to do? And it's like, I really want to go. I really want to experience it. I hope that this email doesn't make them say, okay, yeah, we're no longer interested in having you or whatever. I hope that isn't the case, because I'm still interested in going. I just have to figure it out a lot more than I expected to have to figure it out. And me leaving is supposed to be a way of me leaving Georgia is supposed to be a way of me getting my ish together and just taking not a breather in a sense, but like taking time to myself to figure out me. So I need energy for that. I need time and space for that. So again, I am excited. I just need them to consider me at least. Like, please. But asking you shall receive, and whatever is for me will be. So that's just how I view the situation. It's going to go exactly how it's supposed to go. And it's not the end of the world. And yeah, we're going to see. But again, I'm still very much excited to be a part of it. I hope I'm a part of it. I'm ready to get back into the work field of like youth and just seeing that side of the world. For a lot of people, it's like difficult and it's challenging. I've seen a lot of staff reviews, and they were honest in like a respectful way. saying how difficult it is to work at the camp, but it's a like meaningful experience. It's something that they would do again, and they had the chance to learn, and it was nothing like what they thought it would be, and things like that. And I wonder if those staff members are like, if they have like a calling for impacting youth and like just cultivating some type of I guess in a sense community with youth, if like that's their passion, because you have to have a lot of space and energy for the minors. It can be very difficult to keep your head on straight a bit. I'm gonna keep looking for places to stay because I'm just not too sure of what the respondent email will be. I doubt they'll get back to me today, if they get back to me at all. So yeah, I am kind of nervous about that, but we're going to make the best out of today. I have a full day ahead of me, so I'm going to be editing, posting, doing my hair, eating, and I may go out and get some sun at some point in time, but that's what we're up to right now. Yeah, I appreciate you for sticking around and watching. See you later. Look how yummy she looks. I don't know if I'm supposed to lay these in here, but I'm gonna just lay these in here. I promise you I'm not just saying this. This is the best tea I've ever made. This right here is the best tea I've ever made. Hands down. So we got an update. He emailed me within the hour. That was shocking. So far, we're still in the midst of an email. Like, we're still going back and forth. But I just hope this doesn't make me look bad. But this is breakfast, what we doing. I just hope it doesn't make me look bad. I just feel like I have to be a different me. I'm growing. I'm excelling in things I have never dreamed I would excel in because of my inability to speak up for myself or to just advocate for myself and have that confidence that I have a voice and I am able to use it. I have a really difficult time with expressing my wants and needs because I fear rejection, and or I feel that I am like doing too much, like being extra or just not being reasonable. I don't want to give people a hard time, but I have to like consider myself and consider like who I am and what I'm capable of and where I'm going in life. And if I continue to accept the bare minimum is what I will receive. But so I just feel like I needed to do that. I'm still going to go, like I said before, I'm still going to go whether there's a change or not. It just allows me to know that, like, how I'm going to moving forward when I do go. So I've already applied for a job out there to work part-time. I'm going to apply for a few more just so that I can be set financially. I obviously won't be working a full-time job. This is the max of a full-time job. And basically what he was saying is, I understand finances can get in the way of great opportunity based off your calculations. you know, you would be making the same or less if you were to factor in accumulating bills. So he said, based off of rent, utilities, and groceries, you would be paying about $3,300 for 2 months. And if we go off based off of what you're saying the starting rate should be, that will leave you with $3,000 extra dollars, which I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So it's still feasible. But it sounds like I would be making what they're covering. So they're covering housing and food vouchers only 3 meals a day. Granted, I don't eat 3 meals a day, but there's a limit to it, which is reasonable, but you know, there's a limit to it. So, and then he wants you to consider gratuity and bonuses, but those aren't promised. So as much as I want to consider them, yeah, I may get them, but I don't have a guarantee written fact that I will get them. So I can only go based off what I'm being told I will receive. And what I'm being told I will receive is not even the actual amount of what I will receive, because that's before taxes. So I want to be realistic with myself on if I'm able to obtain that amount, and I'm trying my best to negotiate so that I don't have to pick up another job. We're going to see where it goes, because based off what he said, I am getting paid every 2 weeks for just living there, not considering the fact that I'm putting 536 hours into this job, which is like, damn, like, am I good at math or what? Like, is math kind of my strong suit or what? Because your girl went into straight calculation mode when I was upstairs trying to email them the first time, just telling them, hey, if I calculated correctly, I'm working 6 days a week, 11-hour shifts, technically 12, but we're going to say we get 1:30 and 2:15. So 11-hour shifts. And I'm accumulating over the course of 8 weeks, I'm only accumulating less than $3,000. There you go. That's how much I will be receiving. Not considering gratuity, not considering bonuses, not considering that. That is what I would receive. That is the guaranteed amount. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to map it out so I know if I need to get another job or not. And then he was saying, but I can offer you an hourly rate if you would like to commute to work and find a place to stay nearby the camp. And I'm like, okay, what's the hourly rate? Because your girl don't have, he accumulated groceries. He said groceries, let's just say, because he was given the bare minimum. So he's like, rent is $750, utilities $400, groceries, I think he said $500. However, that will accumulate to the $3,300. So in total, actually, I'm guaranteed $3,300 over the course of 8 weeks. I apologize, because they do guarantee that they give you a travel incentive. Is that the word? Yeah. So $3,300. So moving forward, I'm just like, okay, cool. But I can make things work. My groceries is not gonna cost me $500. I eat grass for a living. It's not gonna cost me $500 over the course of, and he did $750 times 2 months. Utilities, I think he might have did it times 2 months too, and the $500 he did it times 2 months. if I am strict with my bills, I won't even reach that 3,300. So I would have money left over. Let's see if this is from him. Okay, so that was him texting me, and his offer is $20 an hour if I find a place to stay and feed myself for the course of the 2 months that I'm there. And honestly, that sounds pretty doable. That sounds doable. Why? Because $20 an hour, if they still give me the 536 hours, is very much reasonable. Your girl lived in her car, okay? Your girl actually, I lived in my van. But your girl will find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I will definitely find a way. So I think I'm going to take up that offer and do the $20 an hour opposed to living on campus, because it offers me, I still may get bonuses and may get gratuity. Will the shifts still look the same and everything like that? Because if I calculate correctly, I'm going to be making bank. And on top of that, I might still get me another job. Who knows? But now I just need to find a place to stay. And also see if they still include the travel incentive, because yeah, if so, that sounds a lot better. Like, I'm thankful for the opportunity to stay on campus, but I will be staying with a roommate, and it's just, I don't know. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Your girl finna eat. I'm gonna respond to him a little later. I need to think about it. I need to put all my ducks in a row, but that sounds so much better to me. Okay, so I came to the conclusion that I'm going to be applying for more jobs. It doesn't look like the job that I originally was interested in and was hired for is the best fit for me, especially where I want to go, what I want to do in life. Yeah, it's a good opportunity, but at the same time, I just feel like I need to be realistic on where I'm trying to be, and financially I'm trying to be stable. So it doesn't seem like a good idea to go into something that will put me more into debt, even considering the fact that I am accumulating more bills with the trouble I'm having with my vehicle. So it's like, even if I don't want to worry about money, or try not to factor that in, it's like I can't even not do that. Like, if I was to take that position, I would be putting myself in debt. If I don't get another job, I would be putting myself in debt. And getting another job seems like it wouldn't even be reasonable, because after reading the reviews, it is a very difficult job. Now, granted, I feel like it would be different being that I am overnight shift, but I still have to put in a lot of hours. I don't know what the hours, what exactly they're going to expect of me within those hours. I would assume, most of the camp goers at that time would be asleep, which gives me, 12 hours pretty much to just monitor and not exactly have too many responsibilities. But that's if that's the case. So I just think I just have to be reasonable what it is I'm looking for.
And what I'm looking for is experience to add to my resume, but also stability. I want to be able to get experience as well as not worry about how I'm going to pay my bills for the next 2 months. And I feel like this job is going to have me stressed out on how I'm going to pay my bills for the next 2 months. And then when doing the math, it's not even adding up. I'm going to be there 8 weeks, but I will only technically be getting paid for I would be missing 2 weeks of pay, basically, because they said that the total base rate is divided by 3 checks, but you get paid every 2 weeks. If I get paid every 2 weeks, that would mean over the course of 8 weeks, I will receive 4 checks. But that isn't the case. So, with that being said, I think after really sitting on it for a few hours, I slept on it, today before I sent out that email. And I just think that, based off of the way he's responding and everything, it just doesn't seem so inviting. It just seems like they're trying to fill these spaces. They're asking for somebody with overqualifications, and they're not willing to appease me. I'm coming from a different state. They're, giving me ultimatums and things like that. It just doesn't seem inviting. And I'm so willing to work with, even getting another position at the job that will grant me just even $1,000 more, something that would make me feel secure in paying my bills to where I don't have to get another job. Because the minute I get another job, I'm not going to give. I'm not gonna be able to give all of me. It's not that I won't give it. It's I'm not going to be able to, because I have to worry about everything else. So I'm on ZipRecruiter once again, filling out for jobs. I'm not too worried about securing another job. I'm just kind of bummed that this is what it kind of results to. He hasn't responded to my last message just yet, so I'm gonna wait for him to respond to that, and then I feel like I will overall I'll come up with a conclusion on what I want to do. I have got many people's opinions on what the next step should be, but when I say many, it's only 2, but I reached out to a total of 5 people, so we'll see what they say. But ultimately it is my decision, and I just gotta be realistic with myself. Do I want the experience? Yes, but I know what I'm capable of, and a whole lot of maybes is in the picture, but I need guaranteed, because I'm going to guarantee a 5-star satisfaction. So I need guarantee. I need to feel stable. I'm going to be relocating. I need to feel stable. I need to feel safe and secure in the decision that I'm making. So it is what it is. You gotta try a little.